Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is an odd angle, I am using a pile of books as a tripod because it is very broken. And do I look a little bit crusty and no makeup on because I just came home from work and I'm still in my office gear and we're just gonna film with them. And also I am due to fly in like 2 days time. This is the only time I can film this video. Today I'll be going through all the books, my very final book haul for 2023. I do have a couple of pre-orders. I'm gonna ask my neighbors to pick it up for me. Now that I'm still in the country, this is the last physical book haul I can do. So without further ado, let's begin. It should be a really quick one. I only have 10 books today. Last Saturday I went out with my family and I saw this at Big W. I was actually hunting a different book but I didn't manage to find it and I felt very defeated, so I decided to pick this one up because it was brand new. It is The Boyfriend Candidate by Ashley Winstead. I'd just like to say that if I mispronounce anybody's names or I can't read for some whatever reason more than usual, I have 3 functioning brain cells after work because I've used up all my resources for the day. The Boyfriend Candidate. Fake dating trope. I've seen this been recommended by a fellow couple of book talkers and booktubers that I follow, so here's the hope. All I know is this is fake dating. Picked it up because it looked cute and I wanted to buy something. That's how it starts. I have a story time attached to 2 of the books, so I'll do that last. I picked up What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Wolfers. I have seen this book at my local library. I managed to read the first 2 pages and I returned it, and I decided since it's back in stock I'm going to pick it up. The 2 other books are there, The Summer of Broken Rules, and the other one I forgot, I'm going to put it here. This book doesn't have a particular good rating on Goodreads and I was very hesitant the first time I saw it, and it came back in stock with the 3 other books and I wanted to try it again. I should have borrowed it from the library instead of buying it, but I just wanted to buy something that day because I was feeling some type of way. I could have just saved $12, but here we go, one of these. I don't actually know too much about it, but it has something to do with boarding school and graduation. I don't know if the other 2 books are interchangeable. I went discount book shopping again at Big W. This was originally $12, now it's $6. I think I displayed this one. I did a whole post about it on Instagram. You can follow me here. And this is Ecstasia by Claire Lingard. I don't know too much about it, but it does look like a vampire book, but I think I'm incredibly incorrect about it. And it's about a feast heroine into a world filled with secrets and blood where the truth is buried in lies and devastating powers await, seething for someone brave to use, enough to use it. Seems like a type of book that I would read, that's why I picked it up. And for $6, I really can't, for $6, what can you really say? I've seen this around for a while and sure, why not? And then to my utter surprise, because these 3 were not supposed to be out in the month of November. I am filming this really early on. I think I picked this one up on the 15th of November and they were supposed to be out end of the month, and I won't be here end of the month. So the fact that I managed to grab this before I left the country was so surprising. So what are these books, Rebecca? Like, stop rambling. First one I got from the Chestnut Spring series is Flawless by Elsie Silver, and these are all cowboy romance or related to cowboys in some way. I have read this book. I didn't think I liked the cowboy romance aspect, but this one was a fun time. There was some times where it was like pretty far-fetched, but I enjoyed reading this. I gave it a 4 star. I think this was like one of the first books I read in 2023, if not the second. And then obviously I had to get the second book, which I've also read, and I prefer the second book over the first one. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, is about a nanny and a temporary nanny and a older cowboy, single parent trope. This was very fun times because I think I just enjoyed the heroine for this one and the hero, and this one was okay too. I like the banter and the family drama and the romance aspect, but these 2 I have read. So Heartless and Flawless. So Powerless by Elsie Silver. But anyway, this one I haven't read. I plan on starting it, but I really want the other 2. I don't think that those are going to be released out anytime soon because the final book of the Chestnut series is not out yet. Well, it is out now by the time you're watching this. I am filming this like way in advance. Who knows when I'm gonna plop this video out. I had another surprise in a good way. I got these two. So I have Mile High by Liz Tomford and Right Move by Liz Tomford. These were supposed to come out late November or early December. By the time I'm watching this, it's already out. I'm assuming by the time I get a chance to like schedule this video. I forgot to mention I have no idea what this one's about, but I did read the first two. Jasper. Oh, the hockey boy! Oh my god, hockey romance! Anyway, back to this. So Mile High is a sports romance between the flight attendant and a hockey player or some kind of sports player. I've heard really good things about it. Looking forward to reading this one, and I'm not sure if this is like the second book of the same couple or a different couple on the same team. I have really amazing things about this, and I was really excited when I saw it in person because they were not supposed to be out at Big W. They've already been out at like other bookstores, but I'm on a budget. I know I buy a lot of books, that's probably why, so Big W does sell them for like a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable, even though they're like $14 a pop, and this is crazy, but I was too keen and excited, so there's that. And the final two books I think is the most highly anticipated ones of the year 2023, because I finally got my hands on Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher and Checkmate by Ali Hazelwood. These two dropped on the same day. So this is Ali Hazelwood's YA contemporary romance. Aside from this one and Love Theoretically, those are the only two I haven't read yet. I'm contemplating whether or not to bring this one on the plane or this one on the plane or both of them on the plane. But my goal is I have to finish two of her other books before I can bring this one. I have read the fine print and I didn't like the fine print, but I've heard the second and third book of the fine print, the Billionaire series, is really good. But the only reason why I want to finish those two first, out of three, is because there are like cameos featured in this one. I think it's in the same universe and there's some overlapping, and I would like to know the context. But I have to read two very thick books that I've been putting off for so long in order to get to this one, which I heard amazing things about. This is about two childhood rivals to lovers, and I love purple. This is my favorite color scheme. I would like to read this. And this one, Checkmate, Ali Hazelwood's first YA romance. I know Ali Hazelwood can get pretty repetitive with her themes, but I do enjoy her work because I know what to expect, and she's one of the reasons why I got back into reading romance again, so she will have a special place in my heart. Do I understand the criticism? Yes. But once again, YA chess Rivals to Lovers came out on the same day. Amazing. I've got to read it. I think this is safe to bring and read in public. And this one's too, like, judging by the cover. But I heard this one's pretty spicy, so we'll see. So on the release date, the story time component of these two, I went in early, around 8 a.m. The store is already open. It opens pretty early. So I went there before work. I always go there that time. And I was looking for these two. I checked the website to make sure it was in stock in that particular store that I went to. So I looked around the shelves. I go there every single day. Monday to Friday. Guarantee I will be there unless I'm away. So I couldn't find it. So I had to ask someone to help me. So one of the staff members, she checks the code for the books and stuff. And she goes, oh, it says it's in stock. And then, would you like me to look for it? She goes to the shelf with me to look for it again. I'm like, girl, I know it's not there, but we'll just try. Maybe I'm blind and I missed it somehow. So we went and looked again. I was like, it's usually here, but it's not. So she's like, would you like for me to look at the back? I'm like, yes, please. I'll like to grab them and go. So she goes to the back for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes and she comes back, sorry, like it's not in stock. And I was like, do you know when the next shipment will be? And she goes, no, I don't know. Like, she taps on her thing a little bit. If you go to Big W, you know what I'm talking about, the comm system. Or if you've been to a Target for you Americans. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's not in yet. Maybe the shipment's due for today, but it hasn't arrived. Because they usually start stocking shelves around 3 to 3:30. The fact that I know is concerning. I know. I buy books on the regs there. And then, so I go back to the office. I place an online pickup order, so they can reserve those two books for me whenever it comes in. 15 minutes later, I get a notification and text message alert saying that my order is ready to pick up. And do you know who served me? The same girl, the same staff. And she tried to like give it to another coworker to serve me so I wouldn't confront her. But I didn't confront her, but I gave her full on eye contact throughout that whole interaction while she was like looking down while handing me these two books, Was I a little peeved? I thought about reporting her, like a strongly worded email. But what I ended up doing was I messaged the store saying, hey, if there is some stock issues, maybe you should update the website. And I listed these 2 books as reference, and I don't know what they did with that information, probably nothing. After I got that email, I got a full refund from one of my previous orders. So I don't know what's going on there, because I did have an issue with some of the orders in the past, and the fact that they chose to respond after I wrote that email is concerning. I was not rude, by the way. I was pretty clear cut. The story is I ended up getting my books anyway, so it's fine. And I work really close to the store, and that's another problem in itself. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say to me. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Did I say that? Hit the subscribe button for more content and hit the bell for notifications. And I don't know when I'm going to post this. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Stay safe and healthy and have a wonderful 2024 if this happens to be my last video for 2023. Bye! Bonus clip. A day before I have to fly. I just got this the day after I filmed that video. This is the latest book of the series, and I'm still waiting for Reckless. There's book 1, 2, 3, and 5. This is book number 5. I need Reckless. Please, BW. Why would you do this to me? Like, I can't. This is like the final day. So I need book number 4, and then the series is complete.